Alrighty guys, we're just getting the thumbnail up. We're going to be checking for audio here pretty soon. We just, gotta do the basics, you know what I mean? This game, dude, this one's going to be a tough one, I can't lie, man. Northwestern, dude, they're 3-0. 3-0. So this is not going to be no easy cakewalk. This is going to be a tough one. So let's see where we go with it, man, and no matter what, we gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good. So I talked to the commissioner, and we are only allowed one restart for the whole season. So if a game goes really, really crappy, we can go back and we can restart the game if need be. If need be. But you only get to do it for one game and one time for the whole season. So once you use it on one game or any time during the season, it's over. Can't use it anymore. So you win, you lose, is what it is. But beyond that all being said, I think we're good to go. So let's hop in, man. And I shall talk to y'all guys after the game. Take it easy. Enjoy the content. Here we go. Oregon, Northwestern.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It'll be a draw. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks have changed their look completely in the backfield. Mekhi Hughes, Isaiah World highlighting a transfer class. It really ought to transform this team into a potent force on the ground. Is that what was missing from the squad a year ago?
I think you want to see the passing and the running working together. You've had a couple of top-notch quarterbacks the last couple of years, obviously with experience. Now, an inexperienced guy at the quarterback spot. You might need to lean more on the running game. Oregon's got the guys up front. They got the guys in the backfield. They could do it.
More to the air. Unleashes one. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Finds his man. It's Benson.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Here's the give off the left side. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Number 6 in the end zone.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So Northwestern's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Stone. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Whittington. Makes a man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work with the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll go to the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Moore will throw. Sets up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Benson. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore to the air. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Showing the arm strength to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw it, Stone. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Northwestern. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle and force the 4th down.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought even in your own side of the field. Like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they're not on the same page there.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you could spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Moore will throw. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Play number 9 on this drive. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Brought down on point at the 13-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Breaks into the open. Plows through the defense. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Albright. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry up. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
An
this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, the tight end did a nice job there. He ran the route. He got underneath the linebackers, came out the other side, and that's a play he just has to be able to finish.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Lost to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Oh, and the defense, they rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. 3rd down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because they can sense victory on the horizon.
And the Ducks will go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. To the air, it's Stone. Finds us back in the middle.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He goes out of bounds a couple of steps shy of the 40. Mark it at the 38. It is a first down, but more importantly at this juncture, clock is stopped. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Rush is on him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Offense facing.
Got to find a completion on this one. Bring in the heat. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, let's just say that was a blast. Man, 3-0 team versus the 2-0 team. It was pretty close at first. But, hey, we pulled together, am I right? We got the job done. Wasn't pretty, but we got it done. So, I'll take that for sure. That shit was fire. 3-0. 3-0 on Dynasty. Hell yeah. I shall take that, man. I am ready to advance. Alrighty, guys. If y'all enjoyed that. Tristan, I know you in the chat, brother. It's good to see you. Hear from you. Leave a like. And if y'all really like this, man, consider subscribing, man. But we're going to probably be streaming week 4. Either today or tomorrow. It really just depends on freaking the commissioner. The commissioner is Laz, by the way. Just letting you know, chosen. But yeah, got to see how everything's going. But I'm 3-0. I'm doing it. Let's look at our members. Laz is playing Oregon State. D is on a bye week. My little brother Demetrius, and I just beat Northwestern. Let's see where everyone's at. Scores and schedules. Let's see where everyone's at. Big Ten. Nice. But alrighty. I am going to end this one. I'm going to, what the heck is it? I'm going to make a new thumbnail. And I'm going to probably continue with week 4 once we get there. But it's been a W night, man. Good night of football. Brings back great memories. Ooh, we advancing. We advancing. He must have did it. Let's go. Alright, bet. For sure. Cool. Alright. I will be right back, guys. Let me start up another stream. Take it easy.